Hey guys, welcome back to Mishma Crochet. I'm Bree, and I have a little bit of Tunisian update for you. I have a quick unboxing, unbagging, unpackaging, whatever you want to call it. And I thought I'd share a regular crochet project that I finished. So, without further ado though, let's get into it. I have got to tell you that I so far love Tunisian crochet. Like, I'm learning so much. It is hard, it is difficult. I'm just like naturally like a slow learner, but like I'm getting super close to having that like aha moment, or that just a snaps kind of moment, and I just get it, everything. I know I'm getting real close to that, but like it's been a little hard, it's been a little frustrating, and I needed like a little bitty break. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the regular crochet item I just finished. So I was looking for something kind of fun, something that would work up quick, you know, something just to give me that confident, like euphoric feeling of I just accomplished this, and you know, that confidence. So let me show you this little pattern. I just finished this Fiji Mermaid, and I just love this. I think it is such a fun pattern. It was super easy, and like I would say amigurumi is kind of like the thing I struggle with probably the most, and this pattern was just so well done, and there were like lots of pictures, and it just was so easy. And I just think that this Fiji Mermaid is so fun, and just like it's got just a little bit of texture like on the fins and stuff, and it's got these like hands. I just think it's so fun. I just love this pattern, and so I'm gonna definitely put in the description, I'll put a link to it, because this was just so fun. And I even took the time to go back and like write a review on it, because I just loved it. And it wasn't very expensive. I want to say it was like $4 or something. And this just brought me so much joy. And I told my husband, I'm like, now you got to make me like a little stand. If you've ever seen like a Fiji Mermaid and like the display they're in, like they're usually like kind of look like they're kind of like in motion. And I told my husband, I'm like, you have to go build me like a little display for it. So that's that. When I took my little break, I made that. So my, since I'm still working on Tunisian, and you know, like when I got the set, like I had the fear that like, what if I wanted to make something to fit my body, which is a bigger body? Like, are these cords going to be long enough? You know, I would had that worry, and I don't want things, you know, I might have been able to scrunch them up, like the material up enough on like the largest cord, but I don't want it to be too scrunched up. And so I was a little disappointed when the set didn't come with any connectors. So I found some connectors on Amazon that are by Clover, which is the same brand as my I found some on Clover that are the same brand as my hooks, and so I got those. I thought I'd open them up with you here. And yep, I think they should work. I mean, it shows like something knitted, and like the way they were advertised, they were for knitting, but it does say interchangeable cord connectors. It doesn't specifically say knitting on here. And there's two of them. I think they were like right around $11 after tax, shipping, you know, Amazon charges. I think they're right around $11. So I'm going to give these a try right now. Ooh, I appreciate too that they're in like a little, it's hard to see, I think, on camera, but they're in like a little plastic bag, because I kept thinking, well, where am I going to put these in my kit that I'm not going to lose them, because they're not very big, but they're in like a little bag. Oh, I think I actually spoke a little too soon, because it is like a little cheapo bag. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought they were going to be, I mean, they're like a Ziploc, like resealable, but it's like one of those just really like cheap little bags. So I think what I'm actually going to do is look and see if I have like one of like these. I might have like an empty one, because goodness knows, like I lose enough stitch markers. I might have like an empty package like this. I'll have to look, or maybe I can shift some stitch markers around, because that would be a much better bag. That's what I thought this was going to be. Oh, and it's taped shut too. which, I mean, I appreciate you don't want to get lost, but I wish it was in a little bit nicer, like something a little sturdier. Okay, so I'm just going to take one out. Try to figure out how to hold that so you can kind of see it. I think hopefully my camera focuses on it enough. So it just screws in. Let me grab I got my hook sitting here. And here's my hook I got and the cord. I'm just going to take the stopper off real quick. And we'll make sure this fits. It should. I mean, it looks like it should. Okay. Yep, no problemo right there. And it fits tightly too, because that's something I worried about, because like when I got the kit, if you saw my review on that, like it didn't come with a key to tighten it, but honestly it's not hard to do at all finger tight. So that's kind of nice. If I can't find one of the little like plastic bags I was talking about, I could just like connect it to like cords I'm not using, so I guess that works too. But I kind of wanted them just in their own thing. So, but that'll be okay. I mean, they can stay in this for now and until I decide if I want to just store them by keeping them like on a cord, or if I want to store them by like getting those little pouches. So, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Like that will definitely, that'll like, well, also, I mean, not just to fit my own body. Like if I wanted to make like a big blanket out of Tunisian, like I would need more cord space. So, I mean, that's kind of nice. And then, I mean, if eventually if I need to, I can, you know, buy more cords if I need to. But it's kind of nice to have the connectors. To be honest though, I'm still a little miffed at the idea that like it didn't come with the connectors, like the original kit didn't. Because, I mean, really, for the amount you're paying, like if I would have paid full price, it didn't come with the connectors, I would have been more than miffed, let's say. But I mean, at the price I got it for, I got a good deal on it, of course. So I mean, I can't be as upset. But the idea that you couldn't just throw in 2 little connectors at the price you're asking at Michael's or, you know, Joann's or wherever, like, it's kind of disappointing. But I will say though, I'm still liking the kit. I'm still very pleased with my choice. I'm almost like at the point where, because I like how smooth the hooks are. They're so light. I'm almost at the point where I'm kind of thinking that I want like a new set of crochet hooks, which I've been talking about getting for a while. Like the set I have are like the boy ones that are the ergonomic, but they've got like the rubber. I don't know if I have one sitting here. I think I do. Yeah, the set I have now are like these, and I like them. I like the metal hooks. That's what I learned on. That's what my go-to is. And I like the idea of the ergonomic. But my problem is, like, some of them, like the smaller ones at least, and like I guess the bigger ones do too, but not as bad. But the rubber moves around like really easily. Like the rubber easily twists. And so if I'm like crocheting along and I squeeze the handle, I mean, I don't know if you can hear it, but like it moves. Like that's not the whole hook. That's like not me moving the whole hook. The bottom part is stationary in my hand, but the top part will just move right around. And I don't like these as well. So getting the Clover hook set really has inspired me to want to upgrade to something nicer. I'm kind of wanting like a set of bamboo hooks at this point, because they're lighter weight and they're just so smooth. And so like, since this is something I'm considering right now, if you happen to have a set of like wood hooks or like bamboo and like have a recommendation, I would love to hear from you in the comments, because it's something I'm really like seriously thinking about upgrading, because I'm so fed up with these and how the rubber moves around, and I have to stop, you know, my crocheting and then twist the hook back to the right orientation. And I'm ready for like a new set. As much time as I spend crocheting, I need to invest in something better. I mean, it's time. This is obviously not one of those hobbies that, you know, I've started and I'm going to get bored with and throw down. I mean, I've been crocheting, it has to be close to 10 years at this point. I mean, I've been crocheting since before I knew my husband. My husband and I have known each other 7 years this year. So I mean, it's time to invest in a good set of hooks. So thank you so much for tuning in and checking out my new connectors and hearing about my new project I just finished. I'm planning on next week, I want to have an update for like my Tunisian journey and show you like what I've made so far, what I've learned, and just share with you how it's going so far. Make sure you tune in next week for my full Tunisian journey update. Until then, take care.